Do you relax? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, bitch. Oh, precious so clean. It's a bit of a reggaeton, bitch. I'm a thing, a fan, a fan, a fan, a fan. She ain't thirsty, I know what I'm doing up in here. Bitch, you know I'm a fan. I'm making the money, I'm making the ball. I see you, baby mama, man. Ha ha ha. So, at the same time, I'm gonna no style. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck I'll do. Something that reggaeton, something that screw, and I get my bad, nigga. Y'all got to know it. Yo, what's the biz? It's your local neighborhood Super Rig off in this thing, and welcome to the first episode of the morning. Hey, and let me do this real quick because my sound be messing up and stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna go on and reset everything because it be tripping. Matter of fact, let me check this other thing real quick as well while I'm in here. And yeah, it's Monday morning. I hope you guys have your beverage of choice. Me, I like a little bit of A and a little bit of what was it? What was it? It's four choices. A little bit of A and a little bit of well, I can't. I'm not gonna say. So instead of A, B, C, D, I'm gonna say one, two, three, four. A little bit of one, a little bit of four, because the first one would have been very pause worthy. What's the business, Poison Ivy? Sangria, sangria, mimosa. Yes, that'll get the day started. Now, I'm hoping none of our transportation workers are choosing number four. Once again, please, we do not want a Denzel Washington flight situation going on. Wait, he landed the plane though, even though he was full. I ain't seen the movie, but I seen the synopsis. Look, just don't do it when I'm on the vehicle. All right. What's the business, JD Eagles? Morning, it's night where I'm at. It's 4 p.m. in Germany. God easy. I used to be on y'all's time frame. My fellow, well, not fellow, but my German friends. I had a friend in Germany, and we talked all the time. I had a bunch of friends in Germany, actually. So I was talking on y'all's time schedule for a good 2-3 years of my life. Ah, we gonna give it a little bit of time. Let everybody, come through, come in. I'm saying everybody like it's just gonna be popping. Like it's just gonna be a whole bunch of people and shit. It's gonna be get these 7 people in here so we can get the show started. It's 10 p.m. in Australia. I had some Australian friends. Shout out to the internet for just making, interconnecting us all together as one over time. But I ain't getting y'all time schedule though. I ain't do that. Do that. Let's see. What is winning right now with the poll? Currently at 12 votes, water is winning. 33% coffee related products, 17% is orange juice, and 8% is tequila. That's what the business is. I'm really shocked that it's not 100% tequila off in this thing. It's also at Monday morning, not on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about just on Monday. Before we get started, I'll tell y'all what I did with my weekend. Uh, so I have two neighbors, is elderly, white women. They cool as hell. Vanessa on one side, Becky on the other side. And not let me use elderly, even though it's accurate for some. You know what? Fuck that. They is, and I can't be using the F word. I forgot. Not this early in the morning. Mickey, fix that. That they are. Why we gotta make being old bad? Old is good. If you old, that means you been alive. You still alive, and you been alive longer than other people. But I don't think they want me to say that, so I'm gonna say advanced in life. My advanced in life neighbors, super cool. Well, one of them, she been at war with the neighbor on the other side of her. They been growing these. You know how people be growing them vines on the side of their fences and stuff. Done grew the damn vines. I'm talking about a good 10-year war. I'm talking about they've been at war for 10 years about this. She go over there, do. She be like, "Yo, can y'all take the vines down?" They look at her like, "Huh?" And they like I want to say they from Vietnam. They a Vietnamese couple, but they been going to war about this for like a real life 10-15 years. So eventually, just recently, actually, both of them done built their own. They went and got they fences redone, and where we at, we got them big tall privacy fences, right? So both of them done went and got two big old, and then her neighbor done got this big fortress uh, gate thing built in front of theirs. The reason I'm telling y'all that is she is ticky about what grow next to her house. All right, which I can't fault her for that. She paid for it. So we have a couple out here that do everybody. They've been doing everybody landscaping since I'm pretty sure since the inception of this neighborhood. I'm really a newbie in this thing. I'm 6 years deep, but still. Uh, and and I'm cool with the couple. They super cool. They also not as advanced. No, they advanced in life, but they look real young because they work out doing all the landscaping. And one of them came up to me and they was like, "Hey, do you mind if we trim the side? Cause my I got the driveway. My house is, I got all of the trees and stuff that line around the side. I got that. So they was like, you mind trimming your trees and stuff? Cause, you know, so and so they particular about their car brushing up against. I was like, all right, fine. It's cause they was gonna do it. But see, I didn't know if they was gonna try to get me to pay for it or not. And they would have probably did it for the freebie, but I was like, I ain't want to deal with it. So I was like, I'll do it. So I spent yesterday. I was supposed to be making videos, editing videos for our. I was actually supposed to be putting a live out, editing the video for our battle because the battle got blocked completely. If y'all was here Friday when me and Britt did the Timberland Neptune's battle, which was I ain't gonna even speak on it. I'm gonna edit it and then display it because I don't want to talk about it. I'm still reeling from what happened. I'm actually I'm in shock for two reasons when it comes to the battle because I didn't think the outcome was gonna be what it was. But anyway, I was supposed to be editing that video, but instead I ended up trimming them trees. Well, while I'm trimming them trees, I was like, yo, I need to trim this tree in my backyard. And there was a tree that fell down from a storm not too long ago. It's the same damn tree, but it's real big. So I had two sections I had to deal with. I had to deal with the part that fell down the storm. So I broke out my chainsaw. Had left my chainsaw in the damn in the rain for like 2-3 weeks. And this is a cheap green chainsaw that you get it. It's the entry level chain. It's my first chainsaw. It's a Fisher Price chainsaw that you get from Home Depot. So I just knew it wasn't gonna work. I was like, yo, this ain't gonna work. The chainsaw, I put some WD-40 on it, put some gas, and that thing still worked. And it was clean. So I broke out my chainsaw, chopped up the tree, stacked it up. I'm out there getting my lumberjack. Who was it? Was it John Henry? He was on the railroad. Who was it? Paul Bunyan. Except I'm black like John Henry, so it's gonna be John Bunyan. I was out there on my John Bunyan, chopped up that tree, stacked that up, did all my trees around there. Then I end up trimming the top parts of it. So now I got 3 stacks of tree limbs and things that I'm waiting on the bulk people to do. But that's what my weekend was. Chopping up trees. Friday, I went to go visit my uncle for his birthday. And this is back in Little Rock and stuff. Now, you talking about advanced. This was an advanced people's party. I believe he is 60, 70. I'm not good with keeping up with people's age. I barely know how old I am. But we get out there, had a great time, great function. Thanks to my cousins for throwing it. Thank you for all the free food that was there. And the DJ was up there. He played Luther. Them old folks went crazy on the Luther. I'm talking about the Kendrick Lamar Luther. Them old folks was jamming to it. They like that song because it's getting a lot of burn out there. I was surprised. I was shocked. Then he played Not Like Us, which you know what? I ain't listened to Not Like Us in a very long time. I ain't listened to it in a minute, and they was jamming to that too. I was like, wow, because now that now it ain't too crazy on the beat. I done fell back into my OJ the Juice Man bucket. You know what I'm saying? Also tonight, somebody left a comment, and I'm gonna respond to it tonight. And it was actually a good comment. It related to the Luther video, my reaction to it and stuff, and I'm gonna talk about that tonight. But yeah, let's see who else in the house off in this thing. Tremaine McCants. I can only be here for an hour. Got a meeting soon. Hey, guess what? I'm supposed to be on the meeting now. So appreciate that. Sugar Nutter, what's the business? I ain't voting the poll because T wasn't the option. I forgot. I knew it was one I was missing, but T ain't that big over here in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But I go through my T phase and stuff. Right now though, I'm on my cappuccino kick that I've been on for a minute. When I saw somebody 65 years old rapping the words Not Like Us at the Mardi Gras ball, I said, oh yeah, he won. Yes. Yeah. I'm talking about it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Cause I don't remember none of my parents or they friends singing no Vaseline. I didn't see my great auntie singing Hit 'Em Up. It's insane. It's insane. And I'm being honest, if I did see them or hear them sing either one of them songs, I'd be like, oh my gosh, they done Mama, I think they done succumbed to the crack rock. I'm pretty sure. Did you hear what she said? because that was back in the early '90s. Crack was still in style, not style, but it was still crack houses. Because I ain't seen the crack house in a long time, very long time. But they still gotta be out here. You know what I'm saying? They got because it's got to be like a druggy row where it's like pill house, crack house, meth house, vent house. It's got to be one of them. And see, I done messed up. YouTube so trash now. Now it's gonna demonetize this because I'm talking about. They gonna say I was talking about doing drugs, and I'm so dead serious. Like, this video is now demonetized. Just say no, you guys. But AI ain't gonna hear that part. They ain't gonna hear me say just say no. But they cool me talking about telling people to drink caffeine though. Number one is drug in America. Dirty bastards. Let's see. They like Kenny. I know sometimes Elder don't like that when you it wasn't smoking in my uncle party. I don't partake anyway. I don't even partake in it. But yeah, they was jamming. But they had hired a DJ. He was out there. First, he played the Sugar Hill Gang and shit for like 15 minutes, and they wasn't really moving to the Sugar Hill Gang. I guess he was like, man, Mickey fix that, and he started playing recent jams, and they was on it. I was like, wow, got out to walk and everything. I was like, I listened to Meet the Grams before breakfast. I ain't gonna lie, you a psychopath. You if you can listen to Meet the Grams. I ain't go for it. I ain't listened to the 4-pack in a minute. I really ain't. I ain't listened to it, but I was for a minute. I was listening to Meet the Grams the middle of the day, and that's when I knew. I was like, no, this something that you too deep into it, because the song sound like you falling. It sound like you in an episode of the Twilight Zone, and like clocks and all sorts of shit. Like, it just sound like a downward spiral. It's an adventure. I really wish I messed with like LSD or some shit like that, and then I would then want to listen to it. I don't though, but if I did, I think it would be a crazy trip to listen to that song and be on something like that. From what I have seen on television, okay. Yeah, I think that song will be like, you might. I don't think you come back from that. You know how they say like some people did some certain stuff and they ain't come back. I think if you listen to that song on the substance, like, you're not coming back. You officially gone forever. You gonna be trapped in that world. Let's see. Hey, Poison Ivy said they still exist. I know a few. When you say you know a few, is it cause you drive by, or cause you swing they dough? I'm just no judgment. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the jobs in America. I'm all about keeping manufacturing in America. Not the Trump way, but you know, in the official, in the organic way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's jobs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody look out. You gotta have somebody at the front door. You gotta have your people at the windows. You gotta have somebody to serve. You gotta have somebody to cook. You gotta have somebody, for the intake. You got your carriers. I don't know the whole system. I know a little bit. I done seen some movies. I'm just saying, but I'm glad if you do, if you do stop by there. Just we appreciate you for supporting local business. That's what I will say. Let's see. I got a few relatives addicted at this point. They won't go to rehab, so we just try to make sure. Oh, okay, I feel you on that. Sorry to hear about that too. On some real shit. Some real shit. That's all you can really do. But you want to know something? And then we go get into it, because I done already demonetized the video. This is actual true thoughts of Super Rig. I tell my friends, I've been saying this for years. Wait, Vita lady, what's the business? I listen to it when I'm driving to work in the morning. I'm gonna be honest. I was, my wife tell me I am all the time, but y'all daytime meet the gram listeners to tours. I'm gonna be honest. This far out, you know, I'm gonna listen to it on the anniversary. Actually, somebody asked how we go. I think it was Tip. She had asked we go celebrate the release of Euphoria and stuff. Yes, we definitely gonna be here on them days. Actually, on each time of all the tracks, we go be here to celebrate that because it was a glorious week. That was a glorious week, and not only hip hop history, Black history, but American history. At that, it was magnifique, top times in life. I'm gonna say this, and then we gonna get on here since I'm already demonetized. I'm very envious of. Let me tell you who I'm envious of. Not when I say this, I'm talking about the concept of it, not the reality of it, but the concept of it. All right. I know this go get clipped out. If this ever get clipped up, they go. But the concept, people, not the reality of it. I'm pretty envious and jealous of crackheads and people that play video games. Like people that really sit on the couch and play 2K all day and Call of Duty and people that do drugs and that's their main goal. Like they wake up and be like, all right, gotta get to the needles. Yeah. Because they actually have a goal and they work towards it. They spend that whole day to get to that, and now some of them, let's say they be like, all right, I'm gonna be on the game from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Friday. They do it. Them people are executors. Them folks who need to go get their fix, executors. If they gotta stand out on the corner, you know what I'm saying? They gotta sell something. You know, they go make something work. They go scratch it up. And me, I don't have that gusto because I don't have nothing that's, I guess having a place to live should be, like, I guess being a good father should be the motivation enough for, it's just not enough, And I'll be like, why can't I have something like that to motivate me? Eating food should be the enough motivation. Having electricity should be the motivation. Y'all see what I'm doing? It's just not but I bet you bottom dollar. If I had to get that fit, I'll be in there right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. What's the business, Fantos? Let's see, Tremaine McCants. Me and my friends sat on the couch and played video games all weekend, and we ate pizza. I wanted a salad on Sunday so bad. Ooh, pizza. I had pizza on Saturday. It was pretty tasty. Why you wanted the salad? Or you talking about the devil's lettuce, or you talking about real salad? Kenny Roberts, what's the business? Listening in the background. Whoever listened to Meet the Grams out of 2024 need to be on the out for it. You know what I'm saying? That's like some, you know what I'm saying? That's some heavy shit right there. That's some real heavy. That's a heavy song right there. But shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Great time in history. They need to put this in history books. This need to be a picture in history books. You know what I'm saying? What's the business, Lady Lex? What's going on? All right, y'all. And this show only gonna be an hour too. So we got about 30 minutes. 30. Wait, what time I started? Yeah, we got about 35 minutes. So let's go on and get into it. It's not 100% about Coachella, but YouTube, the way it works is you gotta have an actual subject to focus on. So we gonna talk about a little bit. But I have found a couple of we go with my bullshittery findings on Instagram, and I'm gonna be doing this in the morning time. One day on this channel, and then on my other channel I'll be doing different stuff. But this channel, since YouTube done put us in the music genre part is gonna be kind of music related a little bit, and then on my other channel is gonna be on whatever the hell I want to do. All right. Let's see. Right here. And see, I knew it was gonna do this. I knew it was gonna do this. Hold on, y'all. I can't never escape the struggle. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. Every day. Every day. Cause now it ain't work. I know you playing. I know you playing. I know you playing right now. Oh, okay, it's working now. All right, let me see. This was hilarious to me. Let me see. Oh yeah, I want to fix this too. This chat overlay, it was up under this overlay. We gonna get to the Coachella. Give me 5 seconds. I want to talk about this right here. And while we get this, hold on. Let me put this look a little empty right here in the front. Put Bowser right here, and then we gonna put me right there too. How am I not be in the scene? I'm gonna need to get another one of these. All right, we gonna put me right here since we might be like this all day, and then we gonna put Hottie Roddy Pepper right there. Okay. Sorry, you guys. It's behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. That's just how it go around here. You know what I'm saying? I had seen this post on the damn X, cause now I'll be scoping on it. Well, I'll be looking for stores, and it said, you wake up tomorrow and the year is 2001. What do you do? And this person said, I'm making sure Leah misses her flight. Which, I'm be honest, I had got a 2-way when Aaliyah passed, and I legit shared this here. I'm dead serious. I was driving down. It was like 11 o'clock at night when I found out, because 2-ways used to just send random news out to you, and I was really hurt. So when I seen this, I was like, yo, that's good. Then this person said, any other flights in 2001 you might want to stop? And she said, no, I'm good. It hit me. I was like, oh yeah, 9/11 did happen. She was like, yeah, I'm straight. It ain't. No, just the Aaliyah one. I don't want to go against the government and stuff with they pre-demolition plans. Damn it, I ain't supposed to be talking like that on this on this show. But I'm like, I bet money that's exactly what happened. It was quite obvious. But we not talking about that right now. What else? What else? Then I seen this story right here. Listen to this, y'all. And this crazy. Just listen to this. 21 Savage and Lotto. Y'all can't hear shit, can you? Let me guess. You can't hear a damn thing. Ain't even muted. I ain't even got the sound thing on here. All right, hold on. Let me get the sound thing on here so y'all can hear it. Y'all know, and it's Monday. It's Monday, so you already know it's about to start. Y'all about to see some windows y'all ain't supposed to be seeing real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this working. All right, so this right here, where is the sound? I can't even find. Don't tell me I got rid of the sound box. I ain't got rid of the speaker box in the little below. Ain't this a bitch? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to make a sound thing for it. All right, let me add this in real quick. I'm talking about I sit up here for 3 minutes before it started, double checking stuff. All right, hold on. Application, audio. Okay, there we go. Y'all should be able to hear it now. There we go. We should be good now. At least I hope we go be good. Let's see. So, all right. So we go put that in there. We go back to this. All right. We gonna start it over. Here we go. Bitch. There we go. All right, that work right there. Here we go. I'm about to hit this refresh. Booyah.
Why I just saw Lotto and 21 Savage at the spa together. Clock that tea. Y'all went to the spa today, and as soon as I finished my massage, I went by the little pool, and baby, they was in the jacuzzi, baby. Hugged up, baby. I was like, 21, 21. Big mama. 21 Savage was with Big mama. Big mama. I ain't had my phone, so I guess they, ain't really would bother me. I feel like if I had my phone, they'll be trying to like play it off. But since I ain't had my phone, because in a spa you put your phones in a locker. Since I ain't had my phone, they was chilling, whatever. You heard me? I ain't speak to them or nothing. I ain't want a lot of them to be calling me some brokey. But y'all know the crazy thing about me seeing 21 Savage and Lotto, the that up my head the most. All this I'm saying is a lie. Y'all see how I just lied? I ain't seen no 21 Savage, no Lotto. I ain't even go to no spot today. Y'all be on the internet believing people be lying to y'all dumb. Just like y'all tuned in, they be lying to y'all. Why?
What? I can't believe it. Somebody got on the internet just said some random shit and people believe it. That's how the internet works. My ass was like, oh my gosh, why is she telling everybody? Why is she telling their business? But I listened all the way to the end, didn't I? I listened all the way to the. But that's what the feezy be going on, and people be believing it. She was in the spot wishing she brought her phone. But you see, you literally can come on the internet and say anything. In 2003, me and my cousin was sitting up, and like I said, we had 2 ways and stuff, and we did an experiment to see if people. And this is real talk. We did an experiment to see if we could just start a rumor that Will Smith had passed away. This is 2003. So we sent out a blast to all our contacts in DM 2 ways. And some people was like, oh, y'all bullshitting, da da da. And wasn't no internet like it is now. So one like they could really you know how many people just believed it? Especially back then for the internet. But now I'm talking about you can literally Google stuff. You say whatever you want to, and people go believe whatever the hell you say. This is a great experiment. And what's so crazy is, this what's so crazy about it is, if you go through the comments, and also shout out to her accent. I say this all the time. People from Louisiana, especially New Orleans and stuff, their accents just sound like, why would they lie? It just sound for real. It's like that time when Baby said he owned the oil company. It was like, I know you lying, baby. I know for a fact you lying because you got big ass stars tattooed on the top of your head. However, if I didn't see you and I just heard it, I might believe it just because of the accent. But these folks was in here. Now this everybody else that you know. This is from the new people that's done watched it all the way. But folks was in here. Well, damn it, I'm trying to go. See, I seen this like a day ago. So most people was just, here you go. Let them love each other in peace with a little bit of privacy. You see, these folks not watching all the way to the end. Okay? As long as they happy. Anyway, follow me. I'm very talented and passionate about my community. No, Crystal Cravey will not. And why are you paying for a blue check? That's stupid. This person right here, the vain life, she ain't lying. Remember when a random dude on Twitter made up the lie about how Trump was going to give men child support, a tax return? You say whatever you want on this bitch, and people just go believe it. I, I would say I'm gonna pray for everybody, but for what? It's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So let me come out with some rumors about myself that would do real good. Let me see. And y'all can spread these rumors if you want to. My first rumor I'm gonna put out here about myself is I regularly give back to the community. I want y'all to spread that out. Cause y'all know I be in this house all damn day. If the community is my house and my stomach, that is accurate. However, but just tell people I give back to the community. Let's see. Another rumor y'all can go on this and put out there. I love the kids. This is genuinely not true. But if y'all want to put that out there, but not in a Diddy way. Not in a Fraudrick allegedly or Diddy way. In a Trick Daddy way. I love the kids. Y'all can go and spread that out there. And number 3, I brush my teeth every day. Cause you gotta give your toothbrush. I bet y'all ain't know this. You gotta give your toothbrush a break. You know what I'm saying? You just supposed to let it breathe. They don't tell you that cause Big Dental wants you to just keep buying toothbrushes and stuff. You don't need to brush maybe 2-3 times a month. Y'all didn't hear that from me though, but you tell everybody I brush every day, twice a day. Okay, that's the room I'm okay with y'all starting about me. All right. Let's get into let's get into this Coachella situation. And it really wasn't no situation. I'ma just go. We go come up here. We go search Coachella. And do you know I just found out it was Coachella? I've been saying Coachella like Cohilla for the last ever since it was invented. I didn't know it was Coachella. So you learn something new every day. Coachella. Let's see. All right. I should have probably put 2025 in this hoe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Coachella 2025. And look, why is just ass the thing that pop up? Why it ain't music? For what? This is what, and see, this is why I don't be on Twitter like that. Cause you type in some, you trying to search for some, accuracy, and this gonna be ass. Nobody got time for that. And now I'm gonna have to individually go look. I thought I could trust the damn Twitter, but apparently they just feel like you looking for Coachella 20, you want ass. Matter of fact, I think I actually got some links to it. Hold on, let me Coach. There we go. I got some. The first story I seen from Coachella that was wholesome, and it kind of go back to what we was talking about earlier. This was YG.
West Side bumping, nigga.
On the gang though.
I'm gonna make this fashion shit look good.
Damn.
I got a true living with a fortune with no socks.
Damn. Yeah. Now, what made this this clip hilarious was, let me see, the comments. Obviously, if you take a look at this nigga's jaw, all right, which I ain't noticed till I seen the comments, but yeah, he definitely looks like, allegedly, maybe it was some snowfall in whatever transportation he took. So motherfuckers posted to Bobby Brown, which this is the greatest cracky performance in the video. They should have made an award at the VMAs for greatest coked out performance, because Bobby really did it on this. As a youth, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm talking about, forget all the other stuff. This is when I knew Bobby needed some help. Right here. Because they let him go out here and do a karate kick out of a helicopter. He came out with a jacket on, ran out, and then proceeded to assault the crowd and the cameraman. Anyway, but this is what was really funny. It said that Boogie Sugar got that boy jaw rocking back and forth like a pendulum. Somebody was like, he a crackhead. But the funniest one I saw is gone now. But somebody said his jaw about to lock up like a pit bull. So I was like, wow. So yeah, that was one of the first stories I saw. Then somebody posted a pic of Cardi B on there, and the ladies, please. First off, I gotta be. This is a real PSA on some real shit. This is some real PSA. Outside of weirdos, okay, I'm gonna go with 80% of men we don't like that. That's not attractive, and that's only for the ladies that. What the hell? That's only for the ladies that do it for us. Now some women go and get this done for themselves. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking about the ones that do it like, oh, Herbert really go like me. No, Herbert go be like, first off, Herbert go be like, oh, you got money to do that? And then second, Herbert go be like, ugh. I'm gonna still do it though, cause you here, but I wanted to say you see my mama, but I think we go pump brakes on it. Yeah, this is not great. Okay, I'm just saying, and it's crazy. It's folks that got money that's out there with the flat tire back there. You know what I'm saying? But don't do it for us, cause majority of us don't like that, and don't trust Instagram. Please don't trust Instagram likes. Okay. Half the people, you know where the majority of Instagram likes come from? People taking the shit. Taking the shit and ain't got nothing to do and just start liking. That's where I promise, the majority of all likes on the internet come while folks is on the toilet. I bet money on it. I bet money. So that means you are going by shitty opinions. Don't do that. Don't trust likes on the internet. Because it's a shitty opinion. All right. Let's move on to some positive news that I saw with the Coachella. I know they didn't. They got rid of it. They said it don't exist. It did exist. They move now. They moving all of the good stuff. All right. Let me see if I can find it. The stuff where it ain't talking about people being messed up and stuff, they don't want to show. All right, we'll go to the Geo. Now, I don't know if y'all saw T-Pain's performance. I had caught a little bit of it online. T-Pain went, and this was his first Coachella performance. I thought he had been. Why they ain't been invited, T-Pain? He went out there and just rained hits upon the crowd. Nothing but hits. And T-Pain, one day, we gonna look back cause everybody did T-Pain dirty back when Jay-Z was like Def Auto-Tune. Not everybody, but people fronted like they did. People who started wearing button-ups cause a grown ass nigga told them to start wearing button-ups. I was like, hold on. Jay-Z telling y'all to wear it, now y'all wearing button-ups for real. Really. That's what it took. And some of these people I seen pointing, but they had fathers in their life. So I can't even say it was the fathers. I was like, y'all really be listening to these rappers like this? And then you go be like, oh, Auto-Tune over. I was like, no, it's not. It is still here. T-Pain, though, killed it. If y'all got some time today, I'm not go show it, but go and watch it. It was a great performance. None but hits rained upon down on us. And T-Pain just that dude. You know what I'm saying? And he get his flowers. We all say T-Pain that dude, but he don't really get his flowers. It's sad that he gonna have to pass away before everybody be like, oh, T-Pain was the third. Because that's when it's gonna happen, unfortunately. That's when it's gonna happen. Everybody they go name a street after him and all sorts of shit when he ain't here to see it. It's a damn shame. But it's gonna be like in the super hood though, so he might not want to see it. He'd be like, hold on, that's crack house. I do not. Why the street? Why we can't do it where the men's is at? Can I get a T-Pain circle or something like that? Why is it gotta be T-Pain Avenue where these women are clearly on drugs selling it? I don't want my street name on the blade. But I don't know. His single was In Love with a Stripper, so he might want a blade name. He might want his name on the blade. I'm not here to judge you, T-Pain. I'm not here to judge you. The greatest thing that I saw. Wait. Before we get to that, somebody showed Travis Scott's whatchamacallit. What is that thing called? Hey, this Billboard got somewhere everything might be here. I'm not gonna support y'all's website. I don't care how much work you put into this and feel like you should get paid from said work via ads. I'm not gonna click on it. But this was Travis Scott's thing. Let me go on and mute that. Y'all need to ask me, do I want to hear the music? That's the first thing y'all need to do. Don't be messing up my shit. Just because I don't want y'all to get paid, don't mean y'all need to be trying to set me up and not get paid. But this was his performance, and somebody pointed out that this was the same as Kanye's Larry Hoover stage set that he did. Let's see if we got some images of it, cause it was on like this circular spaceship thing, which now learning more about, since it was a show with Kendrick. I'm not Kendrick, but since it was a show with Drake and Kanye, this probably was a big anus. I'm thinking this was a big anus hole. What this was supposed to represent, a puckered, hemorrhoided butthole. And that's why them niggas was on that stage. And then Travis Scott's stage apparently was the same. Let's see, Travis Scott stage. Make sure. Yeah, and see, his was also a gigantic disc, but his looked more like an Apple tag, not a butthole. But still though, he jacked the stage basically. Okay, yeah, that's basically what people were saying. And yes, Travis, he jacked this one songwriter song. She did a whole like 10-minute Instagram story. I ain't even know Instagram lets you make one post be 10 minutes long. She walked through. She had all the notes of this nigga done took her song. I was like, but see, this is the thing. I be telling y'all all the time. This is why I got this gentleman here right here. All right. Wait, I'm trying to make it focus for effect. But it keeps seeing other people's faces. See, it's focusing on his face. Damn it, y'all see who it is supposed to be focused on. Don't be believe these artists, it's all smoke and mirrors. And this, if you look, they be telling you it's smoke and mirrors. What is that? Smoke, and that look like a mirror. All right. It's always smoke. Why the fuck am I not in the focus of the thing? All smoke and mirrors. You see here? You see when shit like this happen? Wait. See, this ain't smoke and mirrors. I'm not trying to trick y'all that this is quality and good. I'll let y'all know right now that this is a shitty setup over here. Okay? No smoke and mirrors over here. Also, the main reason is I can't afford smoke. And the only mirrors I buy is them cheap ones from Walmart that be looking like funhouse mirrors. I went and looked. Do you know how expensive real mirrors is? Like the real ones that don't be flexing and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, the best thing that happened at the Coachella, of course, is going to be Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott came out looking like Voltron. She literally came out and transformed on some real life stuff. On some Michael Jackson stuff. Like, matter of fact, this is Michael Jackson. It just hit me. Hold on. Let me see. Remember when Mike turned into the damn car on Moonwalker? Yeah, y'all ain't gonna hear no audio on this, and I'm gonna skip through it too, so cause they be tripping and stuff. They want to take it even when they see it. Look, now shout out to them for saving some money, cause they didn't have a transforming budget back then, so he did it in shadow. But then when he came out, boom, he came out like this, just looking like that, right? Missy basically did the same thing. Let's see the whole car though. Wow. And shout out to Moonwalker. Moonwalker was such a glorious event. I remember when Moonwalker came out. So let's see. Missy Elliott. She did the same thing. Transform. I don't know why they got anything else. They know we just want to see the transformer part. She came out transformed. Wow. Wow. And Missy, I believe she done won all the awards that you could win. But this is just crazy. This is crazy that she did this at her. She's just creative, you know, because most performers, like, they get a certain age, they be like, oh, I'm too cool to do this, or I'm too cool to. No, Missy said, hey, I'm about to transform. I remember first time I seen it. The first time I seen it was years ago. And it was actually 6 years ago. This was the first time I seen that transformer thing. Was little kids. I had seen some rich kids come out with their costumes and stuff. I was like, hold, where was this when I was a child? Cause you know what my costume looked like? This this is what my costume looked like right here. It be one of these masks right here where you cut the eyes out and just tied up in the back. That's what my costume was. Okay, that's what it's like. Now I did have the suit too, but still though. But these kids was legit transforming, and Missy said, "You know what? I'm a transform. I'm not too old. I'm about to put on a real show for y'all." And she came out and transformed on y'all on all of our bitch asses. So that was grade A performance, and then she went through all her hits. Who else? Oh yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Now I gotta be honest. I have realized that I have aged out of the demographic, me personally, to enjoy Megan Thee Stallion performances without her doing, like, the dancing be cool, but I ain't, I ain't go front. I don't like, as Martin said to them folks that tried to get him at the swinging party and stuff that one time, I believe, he ain't trying to see all the ass. And that's where I'm at in my life. I'm just really not trying to see it. It kind of made me uncomfortable. Just a smidge bit. I'm gonna be honest. All right, it do. However, she brought out Queen Latifah, who came and rocked it. And shout out to Queen Latifah. But Megan performer was still good on the athletic tip. She brought out Sierra. Her show was still dope. It's just same thing with Glorilla. I'm like, look, Glorilla, look. If you, can we put? I'm not here to see all of that. You know what I'm saying? You see how Missy came out in a Transformer outfit, rocked it. Queen Latifah came out in this Matrix-esque outfit and killed it. Now I understand people say, hey, you got to use it for you lose it or whatever. But like that's why I said I aged out of it. This just ain't for me. Like I'm getting old. I got an 18-year-old daughter and stuff. Now I be looking at stuff like, and it'd be like at the end of Jungle Fever. Anybody seen the end of Jungle Fever? When I see this, I'll be like, oh my gosh. And then I go hug my daughter. No, no sexism or chauvinism. It probably is though, and I probably need to talk to my therapist about it. But until then, but yeah, who else she had out here? Let's see if we can find a whole article about everybody she brought out. Cause I did like the my favorite when I saw was her bringing out Sierra. Then I ain't go front. I hate being judgmental. I really do. But I'm old. I'm an old man. I just look young. So I'm about to get my, you know what? I'm about to get my old man on. Hold on. Gotta have an old man. About to get my old man on and rant about you mannish ass children. Y'all mannish. Y'all is mannish and you nasty. You nasty and you mannish. You filthy McNasties. Shout out to that episode of the Fresh Prince when Ashley went on a date with that pretty boy nigga from the People Up Under the Stairs, and he also played a young Michael Jackson in Moonwalker, and they was at the putt golf thing, and Will went on a double date with her, and he knew old buddy was trying to creep up and get Ashley's goodies, and he told that nigga he was a filthy McNasty and told him to get the hell out of here. And dude left. He was like, man, I knew your dad was crazy, but I ain't know your cousin was too. Call me when you get rid of that loser. And Will was like, yeah, get out of here, you filthy McNasty. That's a classic TV moment. Yeah, that's what y'all is now. Y'all some filthy McNasties in this bitch. Cause check this out. This is unnecessary. I'm be honest. This whole skit right here was totally unnecessary. Also, hey, if y'all be watching reality TV shows about dating and stuff, me and my wife like to watch them. It's one to say that's called Somebody's Son, and there's another one called The Never Ever Mets. Y'all go watch that, and go watch Married with 10 Years. Her reviews of them may be real good and stuff. All right, what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion, Victoria. Now this right here need to probably get this might need to get banned or whatever. Let's see. Somebody, and this is Sula with Oogie. I'm looking for footage. I'm not looking for no damn. Hold on. Let's see. Megan Thee Victoria. Probably because I spelled it wrong. Hold on, y'all. Victoria Monet performance. I'm probably gonna have to go to TikTok. That's probably where I'm gonna have to go. TikTok don't care. They'll put some damn. You do whatever the hell you want to on TikTok. Was this it right here? Megan and Victoria. Yeah, so they came out and started freaking each other. Real crazy. Hold on. I know they ain't. Why can't. Why when I be. See, when I was taking that shit I was telling y'all about earlier and I was going through social media, I seen this all on the timeline. And now they can't show me nothing. Now I don't want to show nothing. All right, yeah, we on TikTok. What? I gotta do what? Select two objects that are the same shape. Let's see. That's an M. That's an M7. Oh, okay. Here we go. 7 and 7. That's a. I'm be honest. TikTok got the fun kind of captures and stuff. Let's see. All right, we go search TikTok. See, Coachella. Oh, it's probably because I didn't spell it right. Victoria. How you spell Victoria? V. Top. Oh, I don't. Why I gotta log in? I don't want to log in. I don't even be on here like that. Anyway, this is why you need to be prepared before you start doing stuff. Cause I should have had this all set up for y'all, but I don't. And that's why it's called the Monday Struggle. Anyway, Megan put on a great performance and stuff. It was just too nasty for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. I don't want to see folks freaking each other all any kind of way and stuff. And I don't care if it had been a Jenny Jackson when she was freaking old buddy on the chair. I ain't like that shit. Mainly because at that time it wasn't me. But still though. But she brought out Sierra. She did a dance. They did a dance to Sierra shit and some other shit, and it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But if I could have paid to go, I would have wanted to see T-Pain. All right. What time is it? Now is the time of the show where I go through the comments hurriedly because I was supposed to get my ass off 10 minutes ago. All right, let's go right here. What the hell is up? Why the chat ain't working? Hold on. And why am I? Oh, this ain't. Hold on, y'all. Cause this supposed to be here, but it ain't supposed to be here at the same damn time. There we go. And why the chat ain't showing up? Chat box. Let me see. So it's supposed to be a chat box right here. With y'all saying I messed up. I messed up, and that's why ain't no chat box here. Okay. All right, y'all. I messed up. Hold on. Y'all, cause y'all chats was supposed to show here like the cool channels, and it didn't happen that way. So let me see if I can refresh it. There we go. All right. So now y'all chats. Let me do a test chat to see if it pop up. Hello. Oh, that ain't even a chat box. All right, here we go. Nothing work right. Never. Hold up. Let's see. All right, we gonna do another test. We gonna do some tests. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's up there. It is up there, but I gotta bring it down here. There we go. Okay, and then I gotta make it actually larger. Super pause, and then we gotta say the width. We're gonna make it 800. We're gonna make it 600. All right. Yeah, this was supposed to been done a long time ago, y'all, but y'all know me. Damn it, and now everything else breaking. Ain't this a hoe? This is a hoe. Hold on. This is a bitch, because this is not how I had planned it to look. What the hell? Why is it a double thing? All right, this is the chat box right here. Okay, this the right part right here. Okay, why it ain't getting no bigger? What? Are you serious right now? I know I ain't got to do this. I know I ain't got to do all of this. Okay. All right. So that's the fake messages. Now, where the real messages? Let me see. Wait. How I mess this up? All right. Well, that was the chat portion of the show. Thank you guys for joining me on this Struggle Monday with Super Rig. This morning struggle with Super Rig. Tune in tomorrow. I will be at the other channel doing a struggle, another variation or something. No, I'll be here. Same bad place, same black time. I think I'm gonna be here every morning at like 8 or 9 o'clock. So, check me out there and stuff. But yeah, hopefully I can get the chat portion of the show working. Until then, I need to come out with an outro too. Don't don't smoke crack. Oh, have a good day at work. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day at work and make sure you drink. Let me see what that damn what the poll says. 68 votes. 57% said y'all drink cafe lattes or cappuccino. Another 22% said water. 13% said orange juice and 7% said tequila. All right. Let us other 70 let us 93% of us out here, let's pray for that 7% that's drinking on a Monday morning. All right. Cause y'all got it bad. We praying for y'all. And see you guys tomorrow. Oh, make sure tonight, y'all tune in tonight. Me and Briss gonna be on here tonight. We gonna be talking about the Ja Rule versus 50 Cent. Drake did some dumbass shit as usual. So yeah, be here for the struggle stream tonight. And yeah, y'all have a great Monday. Peace out.